Pleased to be joined with Obed Borteye. You are part of the Church of Pentecost, Winnipeg, Amazing Grace. And you guys have something happening on Saturday. It's going to be something free for the community. Can you share a little bit about what you have going on?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. It's an amazing event coming up on Saturday, 28th of June at the St. Vital Park. It's dubbed Worship in the Park. So it's a worship experience. Come out, come, let's worship God. Let's lift holy hands unto the Lord and have a beautiful time in His presence. It's mainly an evangelism drive. Everybody come, worship the Lord, spend good time in His presence, and let's give our praises to Him.
And is this the first time that you guys have done something like this?
Yes, this is the first time we are going out. In Matthew 28:18, the Lord asks us to go out and share the gospel. So in accordance to that scripture, we are going out for the first time, coming out and taking Jesus out there.
And really just kind of being the hands and feet, putting it into practice and putting it into action. So yeah, maybe that, or if there's something else, like where did this idea come from when you were just kind of thinking of different like outreaches or things to do?
Yeah, so again, going back to Matthew chapter 28, where Jesus asked us to go out with the gospel, the intention was like, what can we do as a church, to take the gospel out there? So the evangelism team, we spoke to our pastor, we got approval from our pastor, Dr. Fredapa, and he said, look, why don't we do something out there? So we spoke to the music department. He said, look, let's go out there. Let's use music to draw people. Music is very powerful. It has a way of drawing people. So let's bring people through music. Then when they come through music, we can share the gospel to them. So it's the first time we are going out there with music. We're going to jump. We're going to shout. We're going to dance. It's going to be a lot of fun. So 28th is just one of a kind.
Yeah. And what an interesting experience, because it's like you said, music is such a powerful tool that it's like, even if someone's just like, let's say walking their dog at the park on Saturday, they're going to be like, wait, what's going on over here? Right.
Sound attracts, right? So we're using the attraction that is coming from sound, leveraging on that attraction to share the gospel.
And so let's say somebody's going to show up and they're excited for this June 28th at noon at St. Vital Park. What can they expect to happen?
Look, amazing music. Our playlist, I don't want to give out so much, but we have an amazing playlist that we have lined up. So come and listen to one of the best choirs out here in Winnipeg. So look out for their name, the Voices of Praise. They are one of the best choirs in Winnipeg. So come out and let's have fun.
Yeah, you can't give it all away, right? People need to show up.
Come show up and see what we have in store for you.
And is this a free event?
Yes, absolutely free. Just come with an open heart. Come with a heart to worship God.
And let's say somebody's watching or listening to this right now and they're like, okay, maybe they're looking for a home church or something like that. Can you maybe share a little bit about Church of Pentecost Winnipeg Amazing Grace?
Okay, so Church of Pentecost Winnipeg Amazing Grace is a district church. We have 4 churches started now. It's led by our senior pastor, Pastor Dr. Fredapa. He heads all the 4 assemblies. Our first service starts in the morning, Sundays from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. That's on Zoom. Then at 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. on 376 Salter Street, we have the French Assembly, strictly French. Then from 10:30 a.m. to 12, we have the Amazing Grace English Assembly we meet. Then for all those who are working, and they get tired and then they want to come back and rest, at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. at 150 Bay Ridge Avenue, Fort Richmond, we have the evening service. So we have 4 services for your convenience. You can just jump into any of that and you'll be a blessing.
All right. Well, Obed, thank you so much for joining me today. But to wrap this up, I think for you personally, for Worship in the Park that's coming up on Saturday, what are you most looking forward to?
I'm excited particularly about this event. I keep going back to Jesus' commandment for us, the Great Commission, right? To go out there and make disciples. And I think for us Christians, that's what our Father wants us to do. So for us as a church, under the leadership of our Father, Pastor Dr. Fredapa, we are going out there to obey what God asks us to do. I'm excited because souls are coming together, not just to worship God, but to open our hearts to God and to receive from God. Let's go out there with the gospel. Let's take Winnipeg for Christ. And I know that the Lord will be a blessing to all of us.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking time to join me today. So, yeah, if you're looking for something to do, Worship in the Park is happening at St. Vital Park, Picnic Site 1, June 28th at 12 noon. It's going to be an incredible time. So make sure you stop by, join in on the worship, the fellowship time. I'm sure it's going to be incredible.
Definitely.